Welcome to the Wine Guide, wines of the week, and we've got rather two great wines this time around. We have Contino, which is from Rioja. We've looked at red Rioja before, but this is a white Rioja, so rather exciting. And then we've got an Old Vines Carignan from Chile. This is a rather intense and complex red from South America. But first up, this Contino. So Contino is part of the CVNE, the Northern Spanish wine company, which has a lot of different labels like Vino Real, like the CVNE, the Cune range, but this is their Contino. This is their kind of estate chateau, the top quality style of Rioja, and their reds are world known for being complex, intense, and wonderful. They even do 100% Graciano, which we really like and we've recommended before. But this is one of their newer styles. This is a white, which is made from 60% Viura, 20% Malvasia, and also 20% Garnacha. So let's give this one a little bit of a go. So 2010 vintage. The key thing really about white Rioja is that it is made from Viura, which is known as Macabeo over in Catalonia, and often it can be quite light and delicate, but when blended with a bit more Garnacha and a little bit Malvasia, you tend to get more results, and this one certainly has that with those 40%, 20% of each of those varieties. Swirl this around, stick your nose in. Lovely. It's got nice stone fruit, bit of peach coming through, bit of that melon tropical touch to it. Still a bit of apple there, but then there's this oak note, this lovely sort of smoky, a little bit of creamy, vanilla-y touch to it. So there's a bit of complexity, even a little bit savoury, a slight sort of nutted texture to it. That is wonderful. This is a serious wine, a more food sort of style wine. Give it a taste. So, of course it's dry, but it's got good acidity, well balanced, good body to it. But then there's this ripe apple to peach and melon. It's all fruit abound, all wrapped up in this nice sort of creamy texture. And then there's this slightly sort of nutted, oaky finish to it. A lovely complex, an intense white wine, this one, with a little bit of elegance, a little bit of acidity coming through. This would be fantastic with pork. This would be brilliant with chicken, even chicken in cream sauce, creme fraiche sauce, or the dairy flavour things. Cheeses would be great. Even try it with manchego, that sort of nutty-ish sort of texture would work really well with this Contino. Fantastic stuff. So really complex, tasty, white Rioja, something which is getting more exciting, thank God. Let's go to the red. And the red we have Old Vines Carignan. And this is from M&S. This is about 11 or 12 pounds, made by Di Martino, which is a brilliant producer in Chile. And this is from the Moor Valley, Dio Moor Valley, towards the south of the Central Valley. Now, the terminology here is very important. Old Vines Carignan. Because Carignan, if it's non-old vines, so youthful young vines, can often be very light and very mass-producing. In fact, in certain parts of France, Carignan can be over 200 hectolitres per hectare, which is 5 times the amount of the average vineyard yield in France. So it's massive amounts of quantity, making very disappointing wines. But Old Vines makes smaller amounts of fruit, smaller amounts of grapes, and they're more concentrated. So look out for Old Vines Carignan in France. Look out for Old Vines Carignan in Spain as Carinena or Mazuelo, and also here in Chile as Old Vines Carignan on the label. Now, swirling this around and sticking your nose in, it's a big, juicy monster of a wine. It's wonderful. You've got those lovely dark cherry, blackcurrant, and then these lovely, wonderful aromatic herbal touches. There's these lovely lavendery touch again, that kind of garrigue, southern France, Provençal herb touch. A little bit of spice, a little bit of those clovey touches, but it's got a lot going for it. It's a big, complex wine, bit of oak there, bit of spice, bit of herb. Lovely. Certainly not lacking on character. Give it a taste. Fantastic. Drinking that one. Quite a lot of tannin there, quite grippy. So this has got a bit of time. Will age a little bit, 2 or 3 more years, but wonderful depth. Bit of alcohol, but balance with the fruit, the juiciness, that blackcurrant, that blackberry. And then on the finish, spices, herbs, smoke. And this is a very good wine. This is certainly destined for big barbecues. Lots of smoke, ribs, lots of ribs and pulled pork. All the American cuisine would be fantastic for this. Cajun, Southern American, and certainly sort of rich cassoulets and stews, rich stews, and beef would be perfect with this. This is a tasty number. Old Vines Carignan, only about sort of 11 or 12 pounds from M&S. Very good drinking and really worth it. So these are my wines of the week, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below.